So we're here with Angela Kuyava of Desai Accelerator. You're the managing director there. Welcome and thank you for joining me here at the beautiful Sweetwaters on Plymouth and Green. So first, what is Desai?
The Desai Accelerator is a professional business accelerator for early stage tech startups. So we are an organization within the University of Michigan. We are a collaborative effort between the Zell-Lurie Institute for Entrepreneurial Studies, which is at the Ross School of Business, and the Center for Entrepreneurship at the College of Engineering. We are open for application by any early stage tech startup. You don't even have to have an affiliation with U of M in order to be involved. And we accept every year to our 4-month program, anywhere between 4 and 6 startup companies. They will spend 16 weeks with us. We provide them with investment, so $25,000 to $50,000 of founder-friendly investment. We provide them with resources such as mentorship, office space, snacks. Snacks are very important with the startups.
They are.
We also give them an opportunity to work with each other. We create a community. And then, of course, we have a program, an entire curriculum where we really help them take their business from the point where they're very product focused to understanding how to create a high growth, sustainable business model out of that.
What sort of companies are you looking for, and how competitive is it to get into Desai?
We are looking for companies that have technology at the core of what they're doing, right? So it really has to be at the heart of what they're trying to complete. We want founders who are passionate about the problem. You know, these are early stage companies, and so there's always risk involved, and we understand that, and that's part of the reason why we love working with these companies. And as far as competitiveness, we typically will have anywhere from 60 to 120 applications per cohort, and we'll accept around 5 companies.
Wow, so that is super competitive. What I love about it is, you know, it has the makeup of a classic accelerator, and that you have the mentorship, and you provide them with a co-working space, and you have demo day at the Michigan Theater, correct? But you also supply them with interns from the business school, which is not typical of an accelerator, and they also get a follow-up option with their mentors to continue that relationship after they finish the accelerator, which for many startups can be difficult once that is over.
With the interns, it's actually, we recruit a multidisciplinary class of interns. So we will recruit from all schools and colleges at the University of Michigan. We run the internship cohort simultaneous to the startup cohort. So we typically have 10 interns that we kind of group into 3 different categories: tech, design, and business. And so that is really one of the biggest differentiators of our accelerator among accelerators, is that you walk in and we provide you with paid staff immediately.
That's incredible. I can't imagine how much that helps companies.
Talent is always a problem with startups, especially when you have to pay the talent, right?
Last year was a big year for Desai. You invested your $1 millionth in your companies, in your cohorts. How did that feel, reaching that milestone?
It was almost as if we couldn't believe it ourselves when it happened. The dollar amount milestone is exciting, and it's good for us to be able to say, and people are really attracted to that $1 million number. But you know, I think the bigger importance for us was being able to pause and look at where we, as a little, you know, startup of our own, have been able to have impact.
A study was recently released that Ann Arbor is one of the best cities in America for female founders to raise capital. So in your experience, do you find this to be true?
One of the things that I have noticed, and that our founders have commented on to me, is that the community of women here who are running startups, who are working at startups, are overwhelmingly supportive of each other. And I think you saw that reflected, I can't remember, I think it was about a year ago, when a number of women got together to say that they support diversity in startups, that they support hiring women in startups. And there was this movement that happened on Twitter and other social media where one person started sending out emails and all the women in Ann Arbor jumped on board. I think the reports are true. I do. Yeah.
It's so interesting that you say that, because personally in my day-to-day and what I do, I've noticed that as well. Women in all areas in Ann Arbor, in all different fields, show up for each other. So it's a really good point that you make. It's just that wonderful collaborative feeling in this town.
There are so many false narratives out there about women being competitive and funding being competitive, and I will tell you what, that's just not anything that I've experienced.
Well, Angela, thank you so much for joining me here today and telling me a bit more about your world in Desai and the environment for women here in tech in Ann Arbor.
Thank you so much for having me.